All right, guys, today we're putting brake discs or rotors on this MX5 Miata. This is the one I built from the Copart. The rotors are warped on it, and that happens a lot. They sit so long. Sometimes you get lucky, but I mean, this car sat for 4 or 5 months at the auction. They're just warped. I did a bunch of hard braking on them, tried to get all the rust off them and everything else, and which I did, but they're still vibrating. So we're going to throw a set in. They're cheap. So this should be a pretty quick job. We're going to do this whole job today with the Nano. This is the Astro 3/8 Nano, part number 1828. I've had this a while. I do not use that enough. I really need to use it more. We've got a 21 mil for our wheel nuts, 17 for the brake carrier, and a couple of grinders to clean the hub face, brake hanger, and our new parts. And there may be a screw, yeah, there may be a screw on the hat of the rotor as well. We'll see, I can't remember. But yeah, so that's what you're going to need to do this job. Oh, torque wrench. We got to torque them to, the spec is 57.9 to 65 foot-pounds. So we'll call it 60 foot-pounds. And yeah, let's just get it done. All right, step one, jack up your car. Step two, take the wheel off. All right, so there's no little lock nut on the face of the or the hat of the rotor. It does look kind of crusty, so that ought to be fun. I believe these are 17. I eyeballed them. They look like 17s. We'll try it. Oh, first try. So pull your two 17s out of the carrier. Let's grab a little screwdriver. We're going to pop that piston back just a little bit. Just a smidgen. That'll just make putting it back on easier. Alright, this isn't going to fall off by the looks of it. There's a couple of things you can do. You can get I mean, we're not really using these, you just hit them with a hammer from behind. You can get your air hammer, just go in here and rattle them. Or you can get a bolt and try and drive it out with a bolt. We're just going to beat it from the back. Because why not? Just make sure you don't damage anything when you do this. Do not do that if you plan on reusing your rotors. Do not do that. I don't know if you're gonna see that. You can see there's a brake pad mark in there, and this, I mean, these sat on this car for 3-4 months unused, and I've tried my best to clean them up through hard braking. It ain't happening. And that hat's looking nasty. So we're going to have some cleaning to do, no big deal. I've got multiple right angle grinders. This little tool here is made by 3M. It goes over the studs, cleans around them. I love this little thing, I've had it forever. And then this guy's for the hub face. And this is a not very aggressive pad on it, but we should be okay. Always oil your air tools. Straighten that up, but you guys can see okay? Whoa! Hopefully you guys can see what that does. I am not left-handed, so this is kind of difficult. Let me see if I can, oh shit, yeah, the car's in the way. Crap. All right, I'll do it this way. Hopefully you guys can see. I like to use these little guys to get in to the little bits where you can't get with the grinder, just because they fit in there nice. Just check your wheel bearing while you're here. Doesn't actually sound that great, but it's not too bad. So, can you guys see? Shit. You see my armpit. All right. Get your new rotor. I assume made in China. It does have the oil on it. Okay. Oh, like a glove. You can put a wheel nut on there too if you want. Make sure that doesn't fall off. Got a freaking spacer. Do I have one? Oh. That's probably nuts. Ooh, jackpot. My kids have been taking all my axle nuts and stuff. They like to come up with designs for like little like man and stuff that will weld together. Kind of like little metal art stuff. They like doing that. So once you get it all cleaned up, just throw your brakes back on, right? Not much to it. These, did they have Loctite on them? They sure did. So we're going to Loctite these and put them to 60 foot vise. What I do is I'll take the top one, just run it in a few threads. And we'll get a little blue Loctite. Put a little more of that on there. There we go. Loctite. And then just do the opposite. Yeah. Take the top one out, Loctite it. torque setting number 2. Or 1. We are going to torque them, so we'll go to 1. Alright, set your torque wrench to 60 foot-pounds. I have no idea if you can see that. Our first one is 60.5. Get our bottom one. $60.4. Lovely. That's it. Throw your wheel back on. Do the other side. Right, not much to it, guys. Don't forget your brake hanger. That's why I have the green tape on this, because I have forgotten it a couple of times. Let's see. Grab a 12 real quick. Straighten that up. You guys probably can't see. And again, we are going to torque these, so we're just using the gun to run them in. So there you go, guys. Don't forget to torque this up. Don't forget to pump your brakes before you try and drive this car, because we did pull that caliper back a little. But that's it. It's a pretty simple job. 10 minutes aside, if even. And yeah, should be good to go.